support Ethiopia's efforts to empower children, women, and youth. The princess, who held discussion with President Sahle-Work Zewde of Ethiopia about the handling of children, women, and refugees, concluded her visit to Ethiopia. European countries and EU Affairs Director General at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, ምህረተአብ Mulugera, said the Crown Princess was briefed about children, women, and youth programs underway in the country by the President and Children, Youth, and Women Affairs Minister Yalem Tsaggai. Mary, on her part, stated that Denmark appreciates Ethiopia's efforts to empower women and create gender parity under Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed's leadership, in which half of the cabinet's ministers are women. The Crown Princess, who visited refugee camps in Shire, Tigray region of Ethiopia, appreciated the efforts of the Ethiopian government in handling refugees and educating children. She also lauded the provision of health services and basic needs for refugees, according to ምህረተአብ. According to ENA's website, Ethiopia and Denmark have long-standing relations and cooperation programs, in which Denmark recently agreed to extend 4.26 billion birr support for 2018 to 2022 scheme. Mary Elizabeth of Denmark, Crown Princess, was born in Australia, Hobart, and studied in the University of Tasmania, Commerce and Law. And she was born in 1972. Danish Minister for Development Cooperation signed on Thursday 4.5 million USD agreement with UNDP and UN Women to support the work of agencies in areas of governance and gender in Ethiopia. Of this, over 3 million USD was donated to UN Women with a view of preventing and responding to violence against women and girls, as well as empowering women in representation and leadership in Ethiopia. The rest, 1.4 million USD, is given to UNDP to supporting elections for Ethiopia's democracy strengthening project. During the signing ceremony, Danish Development Cooperation Minister Ola Tornez said the support is mainly aimed at empowering women in different levels of leadership and making sure that women, people with disabilities, and minorities will take part in the upcoming elections. Sharing her observation here, Tornez stated, quote, "As I reflect upon the last 3 days that I have spent here in Ethiopia, what strikes me most is the potential and willpower of women I met." According to ENA's website, she added that a lot of things remain to be done to empower women, though significant progress has been made so far. The cooperation agreement was signed by Minister of Development Cooperation Ola Tornez, UN Women Representative Leti Chiwara, and UNDP Resident Representative Liz Chamberlain. The World 2019 Press Freedom Day Global Conference will take place in Finfinne City, Ethiopia from 2 to 3 May 2019, jointly organized by UNESCO, the government of Ethiopia, and the African Union Commission. The international conference will be held at the headquarters of the African Union, Finfinne City. The conference will focus on the role of the media in elections and democracy. Around 1,500 participants and high-profile speakers are expected to attend the event, including representatives from governmental and international organizations, the media, academia, and civil society. Ethiopian Airlines is the largest aviation group in Africa, and Skytrax, certified 4-star global airline, is the official carrier for this global conference. As the official carrier, Ethiopia will provide air transport service to 1,000 to 1,500 participants who will be coming to Finfinne City from around the globe. Group Chief Executive Officer of the Ethiopian Airlines, Tewolde ገብረማርያም, remarked, quote, "We are honored to have been chosen to serve as the official carrier for this year's World Press Freedom Day Global Conference. We are all the more delighted to be part of this noble cause, which seeks to advance press freedom around the world. As a Pan-African airline and the leading aviation group in the continent, Ethiopian has been serving as the official carrier for different regional and continental conferences held in African cities. As always, we will treat conference participants on board our flights to the best of our 4-star rated African flavored services," and our website reported. The Ethiopian Airlines, though it faced challenge over the last few days, it is still the best airlines in Africa. Business Owners Forum has been established in Town to engage investors in sundry investment activities. Fakad Burhanu.
Business Owners Forum has been established in Burayu Town Administration to engage investors in investment activities of the town through solving bottlenecks in the area. On the event, Mayor of Burayu Town, Solomon Faye, said the town is attractive for many investment activities.
Using this chance, foreign and local investors can participate in the investment activities of our town so as to play their level best in the country's economic development and creating job opportunities for citizens. Currently, more than 760 investors have been investing in our town at a cost of 8 billion birr.
He adds that the forum can play a great role in coordinating business owners and the government in economic development of the country. Deputy Commissioner of the Ethiopian Investment Commission, Abdi Ta, for his part, noted that Oromia is suitable for investment activities, adding that it has been playing an enormous role in the development of the country.
The government has been supporting investors to invest in the country, for instance, through providing land with medium cost. So we are working with due attention to attract investors to our country.
He said that the established forum is also very important to ensure the role of investment. Business owners participated on the event for their part state that the forum is crucial to solve the problems they have been facing.
The establishment of this forum is very important. It can play a greater role to bring us together, so it is crucial to solve the problem we are facing in the area through discussing with each other.
They add that they are ready to sustain their support in the country's development. Head of the Oromia Labor and Social Affairs Bureau, Fatia Mohammed, on the occasion underscored that her bureau has been working to solve problems between employer and employees through giving awareness creation training. On the event, business owners who have actively participated in the town's development have got recognition certificates.
Bro is a town near Finfinne city in the Oromia special zone surrounding Finfinne. State Minister of Foreign Affairs Marcos Takle said India's friendly relation and engagement with African countries is progressing well. Speaking at the two-day Indian Council of World Affairs India-Africa conference that opened in Ethiopia on Friday, they said India's structural engagement in African countries is growing. Marcos noted that the all-round India development partnership covers trade, investment, soft loan, and technical assistance. Total trade volume reached 1.37 billion USD in 2017, and India granted over 1.1 billion USD line of credit to Ethiopia for sugar projects and rural electrification, he added. India's ambassador to Ethiopia, Anurag Srivastava, said his country is committed to work together with African partner countries, particularly for the next 5 years. According to ENA's website, stakeholders from 10 North and Horn African region countries are taking part in the forum aimed to diversify and deepen India's mutual agreement engagement on political, economic, strategic, cultural, and other issues of concern in the region. The forum will have paramount significance for participants, researchers, policymakers, and academicians for inputs and decisions on issues of concern in the region. A lawsuit against the airplane maker Boeing has been filed in a United States court by the family of a man who died in the Ethiopian Airlines crash earlier this month. All 157 crew and passengers were killed in the accident. The relatives of Jackson Musoni, a Rwandan citizen, alleged that Boeing's 737 MAX airliner had a design defect in its automated flight control system. The entire 737 MAX fleet was grounded following the crash, the second involving the 737 MAX in 5 months. Boeing has yet to respond to the action. On Wednesday, Boeing announced that fixes to the control system linked to the two crashes. Investigators are yet to determine the cause of the accident, the BBC reported. It's very, very tragic that time, that Sunday morning, where 157 died. The pilot with 8,000 hours on air experience. That happened. Thanks for watching. Have a good time. Bye-bye.
ሰላም ጤና ይስጥልን ክቡራትና ክቡራን ተመልካቾቻችን ከኦቢን ቴሌቪዥን